Pancreatic cancer is the third leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the U.S., and it currently has a 5-year survival rate of just 11%. Among Americans, it is the 10th most commonly diagnosed cancer. To raise awareness about this disease, joining us this morning are Julie Fleshman, President and CEO of the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, or PanCAN, and local pancreatic cancer surgeon, Dr. Eghbalieh. Did I say that right?
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you both for being here this morning. We certainly appreciate it. Julie, let's start with you. Can you explain to us what PanCAN is all about?
Yes, thanks, Rachel. So the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network has a vision to create a world where all pancreatic cancer patients thrive. And so we come to work every day working towards that by funding research, providing critical patient services to patients and families, and educating the public about pancreatic cancer. And we rely on amazing donors and volunteers to help us accomplish those things.
And Dr. Eghbalieh, tell us why pancreatic cancer? Why do patients face such a poor prognosis? Why is this a disease that's so difficult to treat?
Thank you, Rachel, for asking that question. You know, it's one of the biggest questions in the world, and I get this all the time. I think of it as a double-edged sword. Pancreatic cancer in and of itself is a very aggressive tumor. It's also very silent, and because of that, it generally presents very late.
Right.
And because it presents generally in about 55% of patients in the later stages of life, if you will, in regards to the disease process, it creates a huge, huge burden in regards to our treatment modalities that we have available that can attack this tumor. On the other side, compared to breast cancer or, for example, colon cancer, where we have excellent or better, if you will, screening tools, pancreatic cancer in and of itself does not have a good screening tool that we can use to identify those folks earlier so we can catch the patient early on in the disease process. And those two together, the difficulty of the cancer, the aggressiveness of it, and what I call the silent cancer that kind of creeps up on you and presents much later in the disease process, makes it challenging because our traditional treatment modalities are a little bit limited when it gets to those later stages.
Such good information, Doctor. And Julie, we are here to talk about PanCAN's signature event, which takes place next Saturday. It's called Purple Stride. Tell us what this is all about.
Yeah, so Purple Stride is the ultimate event to end pancreatic cancer, and it's also the one way that we raise money to fund critical research and provide patient services. And so we are so excited to be back in person this year after 2 years of virtual events. As you said, PanCAN Purple Stride Los Angeles is next Saturday, April 30th at the LA Zoo. So we hope that viewers will come out and join us for this family-friendly event, and they can register at pancan.org.
Yeah, Julie and Dr. Bobby, I was honored to be involved in MC Purple Stride back in May of 2017. That was at Exposition Park, if you remember.
That's right.
It was such an awesome event, and it was amazing to be around people whose lives were impacted by pancreatic cancer. It's a feeling of support. You have people who you can talk to, and that is so important when you yourself or your loved one is going through pancreatic cancer.
Absolutely, and I think that's really what Purple Stride is all about, right? Bringing our community together, patients, survivors, researchers, and doctors like Dr. Bobby, all together, saying we can do this, we can fight this, and raising funds to do so.
And Doctor, I want to ask you about research.
Yes.
We have made progress. Can you talk about that?
Sure. As it pertains to cancer, what we traditionally had a lot of problem with pancreatic cancer was there were not a lot of numbers. And research really involves in understanding the disease process. And I always tell patients, no two patients are the same. And one of the things that PanCAN has been very instrumental is truly raising the awareness of what the disease is, what it needs, and the money and the funding that we as physicians and researchers and clinicians truly need to identify all the various aspects of this tumor to be able to go after it and treat it. And thankfully, I can tell you over the last decade or so, the research numbers are going up, the funding is going up. I'm asking everyone to please help us. With organizations like PanCAN, as you know, I'm a big fan and I've been participating for years. I've been working with PanCAN now if you believe it or not, Julie, it's been 2008.
Wow.
So it's been a long time that I've been a big supporter of PanCAN. And now that we're raising the awareness, going to the government folks, asking for more funding from a national level as well as local level, and raising awareness so that people understand what we need to truly identify all the core problems or the core issues and truly be able to go after this and once and for all beat this cancer, or at the very least have what we need to offer patients hope and longer survival, which has been the goal of what we do at PanCAN, what we physicians, myself as a surgeon for pancreatic cancer, have been doing for the last 15 years or so.
And you'll be participating with
Absolutely,
your team, the
yes.
Pancreatics.
That's right.
I
We
love
are
it.
addicted to this. We have an amazing team. I have to tell you, we have a wonderful pancreatic cancer patient support group, and this is how it all started. And all these patients are like, Dr. Bobby, what can we do? I'm like, well, guys, we can join PanCAN. So our group is generally between 50 and 100 people, if not more. And we have patients who have pancreatic cancer and are survivors. We have their loved ones. We have people who are interested in helping us. We have nurses. We have ultrasound techs. We have doctors. We have so many different folks from multiple backgrounds, all of which are dedicated to truly raise the awareness and cheer on what we have been trying to do. And thanks to Julie and the organization for years trying to get the awareness. And I can't tell you. And I'm excited because it's going to be at the LA Zoo. And so a lot of them are like, can we bring our kids? Absolutely. Please bring your kids. This is going to be a really fun event and excitement, a lot of energy. I'm so excited. We're finally able to go back in person. And this is going to be amazing to be together and join. And please, purple like we all do.
That's right.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course. And Julie, before we go, tell people who are interested in participating what they need to do.
Yes, go to pancan.org and go on to the Purple Stride link, find the Los Angeles event and register and start fundraising. You've got a week to do it, and we need you. So please come out and join us.
Well, thank you so much for both of what you do and for being with us here today. And best of luck on Purple Stride Saturday.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back after the break.